Hello. Today we will try to understand some of the basic numbers and their relationship to the abstract uh, language for understanding consciousness. Uh, some of the fundamental numbers which we all think that we do understand to some extent, like number 0, number 1, number 2, aren't as straightforward as we think. It's one of the most trickiest, and there are a lot of depths in these numbers. Today we will try to understand these numbers in a perspective that will be used for understanding the self. Okay, so you are seeing a blank paper here. So assume this blank paper as 0. So the extent of the current, though there is no limit to the total space of this blank paper, like it can extend on both axes on either directions to a limitless extent. Okay, so in this blank paper, assume that you are trying to have one particular center. There can't be a center without a boundary, and there can't be a boundary without a center. So they both actually are two pairs, like center and boundary are, they always come in pair. So now what we will do is, we will try to, we first assume that this paper is 0, so which means there is nothing in this paper. So now we are going to make this paper non-zero. How do you do? So what we do is, we assume that this is the paper. Okay, from this paper we mark a center, a boundary, we take that boundary out. Now what has happened to this paper? So what has happened is, you have got a bounded surface, a boundary with a center out. So that bounded surface which you take out of a boundless surface, you can call this as 1. Okay, so what is 1? 1 is nothing but anything, a bounded surface that is taken out of a boundless surface. So if this is 1, in order to maintain the zeroness of this paper, this hole that is formed on the surface becomes -1. So they all come in pair. So as long as this circle, the bounded surface, is part of the whole plane, there is nothing to say this is the center, this is the boundary, or it's a plain empty boundary, it's a 0. The moment you mark a center and take a boundary out, that bounded surface becomes 1, and the emptiness that is created by removing the bounded surface on the plane becomes -1. Now this is the thing, you try to make it as a bigger boundary. Still this is a boundary as a whole. So as a whole this is 1. So the thing is, 1 doesn't have any size. Actually this is 1, or that it's something, a bounded surface that is taken out of a blank plane. This whole is also 1, and this whole is also 1. So how do you understand the washer. So this is the washer, and this washer is what is most important for a understanding of clash of perspectives. See, had you had the surface like this one, this is a null set. See, nothing is inside and everything is outside. Now, so what is a universe set? Everything is inside, nothing is outside. So they come in pair, like